Okay. Okay. Over there. So we still need Dennis on the 2-chair side. Okay. Okay. Can you guys help me give out some?
This song is like a prayer. I hope that we remember how resilient we are and how we defy the odds. I'd like to dedicate this song to all the first responders and medical professionals that are risking their life to keep us safe. We're so grateful. She was walking in the street, looked up and noticed he was nameless, he was homeless. She asked him his name and told him what hers was. He gave her a story about life with a glint in his eye and a corner of a smile. One conversation, simple moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up. Sometimes they say I never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, people on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping at what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah. Yeah. She's riding in a taxi back to the kitchen, talking to the driver about his children and wife. A first responder who is risking her life to give us a love and get it right on time. She looked in his eyes in a mirror and he smiled. One conversation, simple moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up. Sometimes they say I never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing it is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, people on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping it what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna rise, you're gonna make it. So we're gonna rise up, yeah. I sing a song for the hustlers, single mothers, young teachers, student doctors, people on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping it what you love. You'll find that soon enough you will rise up, yeah.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name,
yeah,
'cause you burn with the God's flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name,
yeah.
and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the God's flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion.
Walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the God's flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong hanging on your chest.
You can be a champion, just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard of shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard of shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the right now. Right now is the right time for the good things in life. Let's celebrate. Let's bring upon the better times and let the sadder time dissipate. Oh, I feel like a champion in the stadium. There's love and pandemonium. I'ma put this in my memory as the best time ever.
This is the best one yet, and I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one yet. And I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one yet.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's do it right now and not hesitate. We gonna rock it to the top like elevate. Bottoms up, here we go, let's intoxicate. I was feeling good, but now I'm feeling free. ever, and you know I don't exaggerate. This moment is a moment I'll appreciate. Today is a day I will remember.
This is the best one yet, and I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one yet, and I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one yet.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. This is your moment. This is your moment. This is the time. This is the time to get it right tonight. To get it right. You don't wanna let the moment pass you by. So come on and save this one in a photograph. Everything that made us cry and made us laugh. The night's young and we raise our glass. We'll make it count like the best one we ever had. The best one yet. 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 This is the best one yet. 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 This is the best one yet. Oh, we are.
This is the best one yet, and I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one yet, and I'm so happy. How could we ever forget? This is the best one. This is the best one, yeah.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to our simulation competition finals. This is a moment that many teams have been practicing for over the last year since they were here last year. I'm pleased to say that we had the highest, I didn't introduce myself, but I'll get to that, I guess. We had the highest enrollment for our simulation competition, 14 ALS teams and 10 BLS. We wanted to start in the live audience room and have anybody who competed yesterday at our prelims to please stand. If we could put the house lights up a little bit and show these contestants a lot of love. And just for reference, the people standing in the back probably didn't compete. All the competitors are in the front section, it seems. My name's Jennifer McCarthy. I'm the president of 579 Solutions. I'm also the director for clinical simulation at Seton Hall University. It is an honor to lead this process. If you were at the keynote today, it was made very apparent that success in teams are made by having great people on a team. I am probably one of the luckiest women in EMS. I'm surrounded by super smart people that want to work with me, but they make this happen every year, and they make it look effortlessly, but we're already starting to dream next year. It's a 363-day process. It's a lot of commitment, and a round of applause for everybody on the sim team that makes this happen. The other pivotal piece is that the OEMS staff supports this as an activity for CEUs, and additionally funding, they're always seeking funding sources for sponsors, as you can see on the slide. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. And additionally, the Harrah's hotel staff that literally rise to the request every year, and the requests have become increasingly higher every year, but this wouldn't be possible. The lighting, the sound, turning a banquet room into something that you can conceptualize as an EMS scene response. So final round of applause for all the support that happens to make this a huge success. Tonight we're switching it up, as we often do in sim competition. We try to keep you engaged as an audience, and we're going to start with the CU overview by our two physician judges. And we're doing it that way because then we're going to move to a live sim TV show, and that's our actual modeled theme this year. So I have the honor to actually introduce Dr. Joe Katora and Dr. Ben Abo, who are our judges, and they're going to start us off with our CU overview with the theme of our activity this year. If you could play that little clip as they're walking up.
Yeah. Thank you, far too kind.
Yeah. Ready? Can I get an encore? Do you want more?
Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you?
Sorry, pardon me a second. Hello? Yeah. Oh my God, you're actually talking on it. I find this very appealing. Okay, bye-bye. It's like my parents. No, I said hang up. All right. So, hello there. Absolute pleasure to be back again. And it would be wonderful to see you if it wasn't so bright up here, and the glare off of Joe's head. But that's perfect. So, a couple of things to talk about. Obviously, other than dealing with the international pandemic, one of the big things that's endemic that we're always dealing with, and we come in with certain perspectives, is drugs of abuse. And things have always been a possibility. No matter what, when you're going into a call, we always talk about, scene safe, BSI, nature of illness, or mechanism of injury, when things can obviously be, honestly, the patients don't read the textbooks. And so a lot of things can be going on, and just because something is labeled one way, it can be a different way. So we've been doing a lot of education on fentanyl, carfentanil, where you have these fake hazmat scenes and people are feeling anxious and they're Narcaning themselves and whatnot, appropriately or not, is a whole other thing. But what everything comes down to is, as things change, it all comes down to history and doing a physical exam and doing an actual patient assessment to treat what's going on. And if it doesn't make sense, consider something like polysubstance. But every so often, something new or something varied in particular comes around, which Dr. Katora is about to touch upon. But in general, too, I work clinically in Florida, and I was talking with our DEA representatives, and even the largest street drug or prescription drug that's abused that comes in through Florida is Xanax, which is a benzo. And even though the bottle says Xanax and the pills look like Xanax and they expect to be buying or being prescribed or being given Xanax, 40% of what comes through Florida, it tests out to actually be fentanyl or carfentanil. So I don't care if the bottle says Xanax, if they're clinically looking like the toxidrome or the syndrome with the toxins of an opiate or opioid, I'm going to treat it appropriately. Not necessarily just slam, but I need to decide how I'm going to treat it based on what's going on and their clinical response. And the things, just because it's drugs of abuse or accidental or on purpose or whatever, doesn't mean that I'm going to change the approach of everything else with the other procedures. So if I'm doing airway management, that's not just dropping plastic, that's doing a proper assessment, using all my tools, having the talent to use all my tools appropriately, end title, visual representation, auscultation, things like that. But also dropping the plastic or dropping the appropriate type, maybe an OG tube afterwards, having my appropriate supplies. What are some of the supplies that are often needed? things like suction and whatnot, so you're ready for anything. Because again, like I'm always saying, we don't get paid for what we do, we're paid for what we are prepared to do. And I don't care, and it's life support. It's not advanced life support versus basic life support. It's life support is area management. And so that is just one part of the overall package of things. Of course, things can be in waves and it gets interesting. You have to do your assessments, like I said, and just to kind of come back to it, just because something tests, there's white powder, it tests as fentanyl, you know, I'm getting a little bit of a pain relief, I feel a little lightheaded, that's being dosed, that's not overdosing, so I shouldn't be necessarily just slamming myself with Narcan. That doesn't make sense, that's not what it's for. But there are times where, and there's things that are out there that are gonna require us to use higher doses or other medications and other things. Just because they have pulmonary edema doesn't necessarily mean it's cardiac, and things like that. Which leads us into, in this particular situation, what happens to be going on, which is based on newer headlines.
Thanks, Dr. Rabo. So this particular case, if you are following the news, reading your email, xylazine, which is a veterinary analgesic and anesthetic, has become more popular as a drug of abuse, particularly in Puerto Rico, where since the early 2000s, it has been used for illicit purposes. The thing about xylazine, though, is there's no really effective antidote. We've looked at yohimbine and a couple other things, but nothing that we carry in EMS. And you're going to give this person 4 or 8 milligrams of Narcan, and they're going to laugh at you, not honestly laugh at you, but they're just not going to respond the way you're expecting them to. Their toxidrome, everything's slow. So the respiratory rate's slow, they're bradycardic, they're hypotensive, they're probably apneic. And as Dr. Rabo said, the real treatment is good supportive care. Even the emergency department and in the ICU, we're going to do really good supportive care, and the person's either going to metabolize the drug or they're ultimately going to have a neurologic deficit or they're going to succumb to the drug. So looking at the tox exam, if you're somewhat intimidated by drugs of abuse and trying to identify it, I'll just tell you right now, it's not your job and it's not our job in the ER. We try to get as close as we can, but that's why there's toxicologists and that's why there's GC mass spec, and 4 or 5 days later we can find out exactly what's in there. But pupils, most important part of the tox exam, skin, dry, wet, not wet, bladder, full or empty, and then the vital signs, bradycardia, hypotension, tachycardia, hypertension. Those are going to lead us in a certain path, and as will you. As Dr. Rabo said, it comes down to airway management. Specifically about xylazine, it is an alpha-2 agonist, very similar to clonidine, which we have had on the one-pill kill list for kids for years, and we know that it's a drug of abuse amongst adults and amongst teenagers because it induces unconsciousness and this euphoria. I'm sure this is not going to be the last you hear about xylazine. The literature is still very much evolving, even though it's been around since the 2000s in Puerto Rico. It hasn't become as much of an issue as it is now. But check back with us next year, and we'll probably have some more information for you. Turning it back over to Dr. Rabo.
So no matter what's going on, whatever is hitting the headlines in the news, everything comes down to keeping your head on a swivel, being open-minded to things, checking yourself, along with checking your ego at the door, and trying to figure out what's going on and piecing it together. Use your tools, use your talent, and put it all together. And by putting it all together and always studying and practicing like that, Stercor questus factum. I'm proud to be one of the founding members of Catebo University. It helped, the money for this university was from our nursing home last year. And so who knows what our enterprise is going to bring. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting the teams. And that's it for me.
Stay classy, Atlantic City.
Stay classy. Thank you, Ron Burgundy.
Nice job. So now we get to the fun part where we get to set the stage, share a little bit about what the teams that competed yesterday went through. When I talk about talented people that are surrounding me, Wow. Gary Ackerman takes literally, I think we had 6.5 hours of multi-camera video feeds, still shots, interviews with the competitors, and somehow pulls off having a video tonight so that everybody can see what happened yesterday, so we can really revere this process and honor the people that put themselves forward to be judged by their peers in a knowledge-based clinical competition. So thank you, Gary, for the work that you do, which is always phenomenal. We're going to start with that video and then literally move right into our live television show. So, Bill, this is your cue. Thank you to everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night.
In medicine, always and never does not exist. Through the science of simulation, scenario architects craft carefully researched experiences that expose this inexplicable truth, preparing clinicians to save lives even in the most challenging circumstances. The edifying discipline of simulation in healthcare transcends former instructive boundaries. It is remarkable when education and clinical practice can intersect in such a meaningful way. The 2022 simulation competition teams are dazzling emergency medical services professionals with immense grit and talent. All the competitors are dedicated to pursuing clinical and communication excellence as evidenced by months of preparation, practicing simulation to improve their clinical decision-making skills under pressure.
We'll go into the simulation lab to do hands-on skills with airway trainers and even make into some games, kind of an airway version of horse, if you will.
To prepare for the simulation competition, it's really about building a rapport with your partner. It's maintaining command presence and professionalism. In all the years of competing here at the simulation competitions, I've learned, I've grown as a provider.
Just keep counting. 1, 2, 3.
Though every competitor is a winner, 3 forward-thinking BLS and ALS crews advance to the finals in a starting field of 24 teams. The capability to make a prompt decision that opposes a widely accepted norm authenticates a team that communicates well under pressure and possesses the clinical insight to solve complex medical dilemmas. Crews responded to rural New Jersey for a pediatric cyclist struck by an impaired driver. The extended entrapment time of the cyclist resulted in pelvic crush injury syndrome, a condition marked by acutely lethal high blood potassium. Immersed in the predicament of opposing the usual choice to move quickly in trauma, the winnable option to stay and manage the case on scene propelled teams to the finals. From the staff that worked so hard to make this competition possible, we thank you one and all for your participation in this year's competition and for your dedication to improving healthcare safety.
Welcome to Live Sim New Jersey. I'm Mike McCabe. That's John Cronin. Our camera crews are following providers and incidents all over this great state of New Jersey, so we hope you're ready for some incredible live footage. John, it's great to be back.
Mike, it's great to be back with you as well. It's great to be live again. It has been a while. And crews just have had no interest in having camera crews with them due to all the precautions, and quite frankly, everyone has masks and everything else on, so we all look like the same sweaty mess.
It's disgusting. John, quite honestly, the COVID pandemic has taken its toll on EMS for sure.
Sure has.
The good news, however, is that we are coming out the other side stronger than ever. Let's break this down. Staffing levels are at an all-time high.
Absolutely.
Morale is off the charts.
Out of this world.
And John, did you know that if you order an ambulance today, you can take delivery on that ambulance in 3 to 4 years' time?
Completely. I tell you, we are just lousy with applications. We can't stop them from flowing in. It's like fighting them off with a stick. It's like great times. Mike, how's your family doing?
My family, John, I have 4 kids, all right? We did 2 years of virtual learning on a thing called Google Classroom. And I'll tell you, John, it allows you to do a lot of self-reflection, and what I learned is that I am functioning on a daily basis at a 2nd grade math level and a 4th grade English level. How about you?
Oh, we're fine. I mean, I don't have kids, so we don't have the Google Classroom, but my house is run by a 3.5-pound Yorkie named Rocco, so I got that going for me.
Every dog has his day.
I guess, thank God, because that probably explains why I can't add 2 and 2 and get 4, because I don't have that math class.
Well, you should just stick with the dog. Actually, hang on one sec, John. Okay. Actually, we are getting something in right now from Catabo University. Let's see if we can get our cameras out to that.
To the final contestant team from dispatch, respond 579 Way, 579 Way, anywhere in New Jersey. At the Catabo University, the Iota Lambda fraternity for the sick male. Please use caution in the area. It is apparently rush week, and there's a large number of responses in that area with pedestrian traffic.
Yeah. You totally got to have more of this. Oh, what was I calling it? I made this in the lab with the animals, with the vet tech. It was OODA loops. That's what I'm calling it, OODA loops, because it makes you all loopy. It's totally great. Hey, Dumas. What's going on, Dumas? Hey, nice to see you, buddy.
How you doing? I'm
good. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got that stuff for you here. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
See you later. Have fun. All right, have fun, man. We're having a study session.
What are you studying?
We got a test tomorrow, so we're just having a little extra credit. Yeah. 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 No, it's good. Hey, so don't worry about the test tomorrow. You guys have gotten all the extra credit you need. Want some more? OODA loops. Best stuff I ever came up with. The lab has got everything I need. And they pay me to do it.
I need a better job.
Oh, man, it's awesome.
My God.
Oh, hey.
It's like the 4th time I've been to this house. What the hell is going on? Who authorized this frat party? Who is it?
Listen here, Deputy Dog. There's nothing going
Whiskers.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
It's Dr. Whiskers.
It's going to be unemployed Whiskers.
Why
Why are you here with these kids?
We're just having a study session.
Study session,
we have
right.
We have an exam tomorrow. and
Right. I believe
they-
that like I believe that's your hair. Listen, you shouldn't be here.
God bless me.
You know the board
God
is
bless
on
me
your
with
ass.
this.
Hey, knock it off. I'm shutting this whole party down.
You ain't
This
shutting
whole
down.
party
All right,
needs to
guys.
be shut down.
I'm being chased away. I'm
What's
gonna
up
have
with
to
these
go.
two?
We're just having a study session.
Wait.
We're rushing.
Listen,
Yeah, it's
I'm
rush
shutting
week.
this party down. You guys need to stop what you're doing
all
right
right,
now.
all right.
That's
You-
it. The police are on the way. I need to figure out what's going on here and who's responsible.
Oh, I don't know how much they were drinking.
Everybody.
We were
It's
just
probably
studying.
you.
We're getting ready for a test tomorrow.
Listen, why,
Yeah.
why are you here?
Like I said, we're having a study session.
What'd you
Yeah.
do to them?
Nothing. I'm gonna
Listen,
just move over here.
This
yeah.
This is it.
I don't know
Stop
what's
playing
going
beer
on, but
pong.
it's time to.
This is shut down.
It's time to step
No
out.
one
Hey,
goes
boss, what's going
anywhere.
on?
No one
What's
goes
going on,
anywhere.
boss? Talk to me.
I don't know. I just came here for a
Talk to
noise
the mall
complaint.
cop. What's going on?
You're a moron. Came here. I don't know what's going on with these two. This is a party that should be happening.
Check around the table, stuff like that, real quick. Let them take these two. Check around. Hey, talk to me, boss. What's going on right now? How you doing?
I don't know. I just got here.
Hey, my name is John. What's going on, big guy? Talk to me.
Where are you going? Get over there.
How are you, boss? What's going on? I'm good. I'm next to beer pong, bro. You playing beer pong? Are you winning? Yeah. What do you got?
Nobody else over there.
Nobody under the table, nothing like that?
Nobody down, no.
All right, nothing that you see? Okay, good. So right now, so we have?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Where's your bag?
I don't know. What was going on? What were you guys doing?
What do you got so far?
I think he was giving them something. You want Narcan?
What do you got so far? What do you got?
I suspect that opiate overdose over here, guys. He wasn't drinking that much. I'm telling you, he wasn't breathing. We only
She's breathing adequately?
an hour ago.
About how much?
Listen, when you grab me a cup, I'll grab pressure for you.
You said people are not responsive? She doesn't have a pulse?
But we've only been dating like a month or so. We're never holding anything.
What's that? What you got?
This is going to be
Melissa,
his
can you
All
grab me a
right,
pressure
so I'm
first?
assuming we have one pinpoint, one male pinpoint?
I have opiate overdose. I see some
Grab me a pressure first. Okay, grab me a pressure first.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said? You got to
Okay.
ask him what was going on.
How are you, dear? What's going on today? I'm gonna move this back so you don't trip over this. Not much. How we doing? Nice job. We're just checking out your guys. Is it, anybody else feeling sick? Anybody else feeling sick? You just having fun playing pong? Oh, keep it up, brother. Keep it up. Save some for me later. Anyone else feeling sick? Who? Which one? This gentleman? Hey, how are you, boss? What's going on? How you feeling today? You recall anybody? How you feeling today? How you feeling today? Hey, I'm John.
What did you give
Nice to meet you too, brother.
What did you give them? Because I know he wasn't drinking that much today.
What were you guys doing today? Just having a party? We had them doing. You were studying? Yeah?
Yeah, they needed a little extra credit.
You know what day it is today?
What's that?
Do you know what day it is today? Do you know what day it is today?
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday? Is it? You know what? I don't even know what day it is. Good job.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you know what? I need a calendar, I think.
We can take care of
You're a doctor? Oh, that's great.
veterinary medicine.
I want to take off tomorrow. Can I get a note?
Dr. Whiskers.
Dr. Whiskers? Oh, nice. All right. If anything changes, let me know, brother. That's it. What do you got? What do you need?
He's unresponsive. Let's get Vivian.
All right. I got you. She's unresponsive now, too?
Yeah.
All right. No problem. It's going to be FDNY dispatch?
Grab the other BVM from
Is that? You got it? Yeah. You need another one? I got one. You right here. Here. Second BVM right here. Is the radio on?
L2 25 liters.
FDNY dispatch?
Loki one.
What's his pulsimetry? Put the pulsimetry on, please.
I got it.
And I have cycled up blood pressure, but it's still not.
He has a pulse still? Did you check if he has a pulse?
Pulses are present.
He has a pulse? Okay.
Sorry, is it MPI or
You need
OPI?
leads?
MPI or OPI?
Guys,
Everything wide to dispatch?
we are
Yeah.
managing an airway. We're controlling
Is this working?
respiration. Let's make sure there's no signs of trauma. Let's do a beat.
Can you guys hear me on the radio or not? Everything wide dispatch? Is this working? Is this, there we go. Yeah, be advised, we have 2 critical patients. Do you have any additional units for me? Can I get additional ALS, additional BLS unit that you have?
You should see
One additional ALS, one additional BLS.
John, I need you to do a.
Yeah, 10-4. And also, can I also get PD as well too to help with scene? Say that one more time, Lizzie, I'm sorry? Yeah, 10-4 right now, we're safe, but if we could just clear the area, it would be great. What do you have? What do you need, Lizette? Tell me.
He has a pulse. I'm ventilating. I'm
feel
maintaining his
one?
airway. But I administer Narcan. We're
Okay.
trying to see. Yeah, his blood pressure. You need to tell them what you gave them.
I'm not feeling one.
The pulse ox is on his finger, but it's not popping up. Check.
You want to start CPR?
It might be the wrong finger. Check.
No? Hey, we don't have a pulse over here. We're going to start CPR.
Whoa, what's going on over here?
Put this on.
No, I didn't.
23, 24, 25,
Yep.
26, 27, 28,
Yep, gotcha.
29, 30, breathe.
No. Oh, no, I didn't
There
do
you go.
any of this. This isn't
Take
my
this.
fault.
So Lizette, since this one is in arrest, let's switch the monitor over to this one.
I didn't do this.
You heard?
Oh, man.
Let's switch the monitor over to this guy.
Yeah.
All
right. Guys, anybody? Does anybody have some experience doing any first
Keith,
aid?
put this on there.
I don't know what. I
Chest,
didn't
chest.
do this. I didn't do this.
Side, you got that?
I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't me.
Yeah, come on.
Oh.
Did
Did
you see any? Did you see any pills, any bags, anything like
I
that?
didn't see anything. I was looking at the
There was
We're
like
breathing
a
for
drum
you.
pipe of some sort.
There was a pipe. Was there anything else around it?
Do you have anything in there?
Did you see anything else around it?
No, that was just
Where'd you see it?
Do we have a rhythm on there or no?
Get back on the
Yeah.
The pads is on this patient right here. Just hold on one second.
Huh?
Just, switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch
I
the monitor. Get out of monitor
I
mode
don't
and
know
go
what's
to
going on
pads.
here.
Switch the monitor all around. There you go.
Okay.
No, not right now.
We were just studying.
Brother, talk to me. Was there anything else you guys were doing?
We were studying for an exam.
Did you take anything to help you study? Something to keep you awake? Anything like that?
Keep going.
I don't know.
Sometimes people like to take stuff so that they can stay awake. Anything like that? You guys take any caffeine pills, anything like that, or anything else?
We didn't. We were just studying.
All right. You're looking a little nervous right now. How you feeling?
27, 30, breathe.
Switch.
You mind if I check you out real quick?
I don't.
You mind if I check you out? You're looking a little nervous, big guy.
I'm okay.
All right, let me check you out real quick. Lizette, I'm just gonna check this guy out real quick. You need anything else from me? All right, I asked for 2 additional units. We're just waiting for them to get here, all right? All right, brother. Let me get your arm. Can I get your arm out this one of your sleeves?
I'm starting to have some chest pain here.
You have chest pain? All right. You have any medical problems or anything, boss?
He did that. You need to help over there.
I'm gonna get over there right now, dear. Let me see this. Let me see your arm real quick, big guy. Lift your arm down real quick. Let me see.
This is karma.
Let me check this real quick. Do you have any medical problems that you know of?
I have high blood pressure.
You have high blood pressure? Anything else? Did you take anything?
Just, my chest is. Oh man. This can't be happening.
All right.
This
Let's
can't
see
be
what your blood pressure's
happening.
looking at real quick.
I have high. Oh.
Do you want me to switch this back over to yours?
I have a pain in my back.
You have pain in your back as well too? Did they just start right now?
It feels like something's tearing through my back.
All right, Lizette. 280 over 140, pain tearing in the back and everything like that. Probably, you hear me? Chest pain, pain in the back. 280 over 140. He's feeling tearing pain in the back. AAA. AAA. Got it? Let me check this real quick, brother.
My back.
Shit.
This is like this.
Sorry. What am I getting on the heart rate? What am I getting on the heart rate?
It's just tearing in my back.
Rapid on the heart rate right there. Can I lift your shirt open?
Yeah.
All right, see anything in there? All right, any tracheo shift, any JVD, anything like that? Or tracheo shift, JVD, anything like that? Did I see? JVD, yes? All right. I need another monitor. Everything wide to dispatch?
My back. It's like my back is on fire.
Lizette, we're gonna have to switch the arrest into the AED. I need the monitor for this guy. Alyssa, do me a favor. Can you get your AED on this patient right here? I need to take the monitor for this patient right here.
Get away from him. We're like family. You good?
Do you need anything else from me over there?
My back.
You know this jail stuff.
Tube is good. You got capnography and everything.
Somebody. Don't.
Did you take anything, boss?
I don't want to die like this.
No. We're taking you out right now. Did you take anything? I need to know. Did you take anything?
Check this guy.
I made some.
What'd you make?
My back.
We're trying to keep
Make sure they don't get in the way. They're right. But is that better than getting in the way?
Just snaps too, listen.
Everything wide to dispatch. Do we have an ETA for that additional ALS and BLS unit?
Please.
All right. Hey, 10 minutes before we get any help, by the way.
Please, you gotta help me.
Let me know when you're done switching over to the AED. I need the monitor for this guy
I
real
don't
quick.
want to go out like this. Please. Please. You gotta
Brother,
help
I'm going to start an IV on you real quick, all right? Tell me what you were taking. You started telling me. You never told me. What did you take?
Luda Loop.
What is it?
It's called Luda Loops.
Luda Loops. Sounds like a cereal. What else did you take? What does it do? What is it supposed to do? Is it supposed to keep you awake?
No.
It's supposed to keep you awake? What is it supposed to do? Tell me.
Please, you gotta help me. I don't want to go out like this. The dead is still in concert.
Lizette, as soon as you get your initial cap, I just need the monitor. I need the monitor.
I gotta see. I want to get one more
Just
time.
get your initial capnography on that patient and just give me the monitor. You got it already? All right, I need that monitor, please.
Please. Please. Please. I don't want to go out like this.
Let me see the other arm, guy. Let me see the other guy. Equal? Rapid? All right.
My back.
I'm assuming he's sweaty? All right, got it. Anything else in the legs or anything that I see? If I take his shoes off, he's going to have pulses? All right, I'm going to take his shoes off real quick. I'm going to check.
My shoes.
I'm going to make sure he still has pulses
It's
in
not
his
my
feet.
shoes.
Yo,
It's not my feet.
tell me one more time.
Ask somebody
It's
what
my
it is.
All right, can I get... Just put it right there. I'll grab it from you right now. Do what you got to do over there. I'll grab it right now.
Yeah, she sees him? Oh, is that-
Please.
Do you need that?
You want to hand that to me, dear? Thank you so much. All right. Great. I'll take it right here. Thank you so much.
What are you doing there?
Hey, Doc, you good?
He's having a seizure. You give him 5 milligrams of Versed, you said?
Honestly,
Please.
she has to.
I can't go out like this.
All right, brother. I'm going to do an EKG of your heart real quick. I'm just going to check it out, see what's going on, all right?
Suction.
Let me loosen this up because I didn't start the ideas. Let me loosen this up off your arm real quick.
All right. EKG. Please. Please, you gotta help me.
Just put it. All right, got it.
Ventilate. I got this. Maintain the ABCs. She got burst. Okay. He's shaking.
It's killing me. I don't want to die.
How long until
I
it
don't
usually
want
takes
to
to stop?
die like this.
All right, so he's got 2, 3.
Oh.
All right. Can I get the full 12?
She was unresponsive.
No problem.
I need a
Oh, please.
6.
All right. You want me to stick him on his chest? I will. You want me to stick him on his chest? Got it.
I think we need to shock him.
Let me get this on here, boss. Let me get this.
What do you think?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. How about that?
We still having that test tomorrow?
It's canceled. The test is canceled. Please.
All right. These are up. Can you get my total? Was that 2-3 AVF? 2-3 and AVF, yep.
Okay, we got an inferior in my
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give him some...
I'm dealing with 2 actively seasoned patients.
you got 2 actively seizing? You treated both?
Yes, they got
Verse it?
Yep.
Got it. Brother, you have any stomach problems or anything like that? You have any stomach problems or anything like that, brother?
Just high blood pressure.
Just the high blood pressure. Did you take anything?
Your chest. Hear anything?
Are you healthy? Okay, we got to control the seizure. I gave him 5 John.
Yep, tell me.
5 They're still shaking it.
I need you to take these, baby. They're still seizing? You're giving the additional 5 of 5?
What is this?
It's aspirin, 325 milligrams. Are you allergic to anything that you know of? No? All right. So I'll be checking time, patient route, drug dose documentation, making sure he's not allergic to anything like that. Medication's not expired. So I got to give him 325 of aspirin here. So I give him right now. I'm going to hold off on the nitro for now.
More than aspirin.
Inferior in mine, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this IV real quick. I'm going to get some fluids into you real quick. All right, big guy?
I'm taking business classes, but I'm pretty sure if you start by like taking their clothes off.
Lizette, you need anything else? Lizette, you need anything else?
What?
Do you need anything else?
Do I have what?
Do you need anything else?
Not at the moment.
All right, Keith, you good?
Don't let me go out like this.
He's gonna make it a cape.
Oh, my chest is killing me.
Come on. Thank you, man. Good job. Thank you, buddy.
Brother, I'm going to start an IV on you. Don't move. I got you.
I'm a rescuer.
Good job, buddy. We appreciate it.
I got you. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I got a sharp in my hand. 2 seconds. If you go right in the middle of my bag right here, in front of the OB kit, it's right there.
All right. What do you want me to do? She's still seizing.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die here.
Do you need my help over here?
I don't want to
still?
die
You
in
want me
a
to
frat
help
house.
you? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Squeezing right out of your arm.
That's good. That's good.
All right, sorry. I spread this patient.
All right.
Good. I'm going to close this off then.
Do one of you want to help me out real quick?
All right. We got the fluids
I
going.
need somebody who can help me roll him over a little bit so I can check his back.
My back.
All right.
It'll be okay. Come here.
He has pedal pulses? Hey, boss. He has pedal pulses?
You're making this about you.
He has pedal pulses? They're both weak? All right.
You're
Got it.
making this about you.
Go down, Denise. So what we're going to do is we're going to take him, we're going to put our hands underneath, and we're going to try. Yeah. It's okay, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to try and roll him
Keep
over
your arm
just a
down for
little
me,
bit
big
just so I
guy.
can
Keep
feel
your
him
arm
lift
for
his
now.
back, okay?
I'll give you something for the pain right now.
It's
Keep your arm down right now.
It's okay, though.
I'm going to give you something for the pain right now.
Yeah, a little
I
shaky.
can't stand.
Nope, I don't want you to stand.
I can't take
Yeah.
the pain.
All right,
Here,
The
just good.
pain.
blood pressure's
Just a
going
little
up.
bit, okay? Ready? Just like this. That's enough right there. That's you're good. I'm just barely moving him. I don't feel anything weird about the back.
Give me a finger. Finger.
Yeah. You still doing the bagging? There you go. Thank you. That's all I need. Thank you. Yep, you're good. I just need enough room so I can get my hand in there and kind of feel out a little bit. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
All right.
Please, you gotta do something about the pain.
All right.
On my back.
Give me 1 second, big guy. Lizette, what do you got? Why are they wrapped up like burritos?
I didn't feel anything abnormal.
Initially, because they're saying
All right, this guy right here is 240 over 90. Chest pain, back pain, 2-3 in ADF for elevator right now. He got aspirin. He got aspirin. He's getting fluids right now. Hold off for the nitro. What do you want me to
Get
give?
a doctor. Oh, get me a doctor.
He needs to go to, we have to go. You need me to help me with him. You want to give him anything?
Please.
What's that? Do we want to agree to give him anything?
Doc.
Do we want to agree to give him anything for the pain?
Doc.
All right, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Indigestion.
I'm not seeing anything abnormal on this.
You feeling nauseous or anything, big guy? You feeling nauseous or anything? Are you feeling nauseous or anything? Just the pain in your chest. Got it.
My back.
On your back. Got it. Monitor it. Got it.
All right. I don't see or feel anything abnormal on him, so I'm going to rely on any more traumatic injuries. So.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
He's right behind you, buddy. You're good.
Hey, bud, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm
What's
a
your
little
name?
sweaty.
Keith, nice.
I'm coming around.
What's your name?
Keith.
Keith?
Yes.
You made the big boy squeeze through here.
What's your name, bud?
John.
John?
Yeah.
Very good. Easy.
It's Jonathan, but just call me John.
Keith, John, excellent job.
How are you, brother?
Great job, guys.
Great job.
Thank you.
Catch your breath.
Yeah, I'm
All
good,
right.
I'm good.
Keith, we're going to start with you, if we can. As you're approaching this scene and you're seeing what is in front of you, how chaotic it is, what's going through your head?
Oh, the first thing that's going through my head is scene safety first and foremost, because you already know you have a bunch of people in a situation where they most likely have been drinking, because we're told it's rush week at a college, so you know there's going to be people who are inebriated, probably not going to have the right train of thought going right now, so I wanted to make sure I was going to be safe along with everybody else first and foremost.
Sure.
What obstacles did you anticipate coming into this and then realize that probably didn't happen?
I had a million different things going through my head at once. I was trying to anticipate what the scenario was going to be, trying to figure out if it was going to be a shooting, if it was going to be a car crash or something like that. Did not think party overdose or something like that was going to be the issue.
So obviously you were a little bit stunned, but I'm sure that you were anticipating it being something crazy anyway, because that's what we're doing. It was obviously chaotic. There's a lot of patients involved in this scenario, and obviously you're a little bit resource poor. So when John had to go and his patient that he was using as a historian initially turned into a critical patient, you found yourself with your BLS partner and one medic over there caring for two critical patients. At what point did you realize that you had to become laser focused to be there for that paramedic to assist?
As soon as I saw that he had to go with somebody else, I knew that we're not going to have the additional ALS personnel. So I figured I was just going to make myself the gopher, whatever they needed, I will be there to do, whether it's for him or whether it's for her or for my BLS partner.
Good stuff. Yeah. Great job.
Thanks. John, did you feel compelled at all to go back to your partner when you realized that her patients, she had two, you had one, but her patients were critically ill and getting worse, and you had the one patient?
Yeah, so a partner and I have known each other for many years. I know she's comfortable in almost any scenario and stuff like that, but initially my guy was not critical, so I was comfortable going back and forth. But once she started telling me that the seizures and everything, I knew the scenario was changing, the situation was changing.
Okay.
It was escalating.
Awesome.
John, what was it like as you were, as I said, you had him as a historian, right? I don't think you thought for a second that was going to turn into a critical patient. And when it did, what happened? I mean, you had to make some really quick decisions. You had to switch over, go to an AED, so you could have the monitor. So much stuff going on. What was going through your head?
So initially when I spoke with him, he seemed like he was all right. He just seemed like someone that was in the party and stuff like that. It was a little, I had him in the back of my mind that he possibly could be involved somehow. But initially, like I said, he had no complaints. Once he started seeming like he was very nervous and his affect and everything started changing, that's when I decided, let me sit him down, let me start checking him out. And I was like, let me just check your blood pressure and stuff like that. And then immediately just things just started changing. He started having the chest pain, he started having that. And we were limited as far as equipment are concerned. We only have one monitor, one AED. They had one cardiac arrest. So at that point, the patient I had needed to get a 12 lead and everything. So I made the decision at that point is to just place the AED on the arrest. We can run the arrest with just the AED, and I will use the monitor on the patient that was having it ended up being an MI.
Great stuff.
Fantastic.
Guys, you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Let's give you guys a round of applause. Thank you guys. Well, Mike, it's a new world out there. We've been all cooped up for the last 2 years, 3 years, whatever it was, and everybody's itching to get out and do all the things. But I mean, we're noticing there's a bit of an uptick in all kinds of overdoses, and who knows what's going on out there.
Yeah, I think that this is kind of a microcosm, John, of what it is we're dealing with as a profession right now. In a sense where I think, a lot of people had cabin fever, nobody was able to socialize, but now people are going out there and are abusing different types of drugs, and this is an epidemic that we're dealing with as far as where it's evolving. So initially it was all heroin. We knew how to combat that through Narcan, but now we find all of these synthetics being used, and it creates quite a challenge for us as medics and EMTs out there as to how we're going to treat this.
Right, we're not used to these multiple sources. We're just used to the straight up Narcan for the opioids, and that's it. And like you said, you kind of touched upon it. We've been cooped up, and now it's not just limited to college campuses. It's all walks of life, all ages, all demographics. And it makes it hard to go out there and figure out like what's your treatment going to be, because you can't even figure out what they're on first, most likely.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, and you also asked the question: are we perpetuating the issue now? We're leaving Narcan there. What are we doing as far as long-term treatment for these folks, as far as Suboxone and things like that? So, we have to start to figure these things out.
We do. And there are a lot of resources, like you touched on the Suboxone. Now we have the Suboxone Leave program. What do you think about that?
I think that we need to start taking this, I'm not saying that we're not taking it seriously, but we need to start figuring out how we're going to deal with this on an everyday basis, but also how we're going to utilize facilities for treatment, right? So we're out there and we're doing what we do and then we're leaving, but as I said, are we perpetuating the problem? How are we getting these people to follow up? So there is Suboxone that exists, and there's programs that are giving that on scene, post Narcan administration. And they're seeing good things. They saw some really good things down at Cooper. But are we doing it enough? And is it across the board? Those are the things that we have to look at.
We have to just not stop at the Suboxone or the Narcan at the scene. We have to then refer them elsewhere. They have to enter that program. There's that 5 Minutes to Help program that they've now been rolling out for the last couple of years. They're here with us now. It's just very important that it's not just that at the house. They have to continue and have to be touched upon in order to start the process of healing and not reverting back to the problem.
What's interesting is with the new law that was just signed with the Modernization of EMS Act here in New Jersey, there's part of that legislation that focuses on MIH, mobile integrated healthcare, and I'm curious in your mind how you see that playing out for this type of issue. We put things in buckets. You have chronic users, right, and chronic abusers, not just of drugs and narcotics, but also chronic abusers of the system.
Yes.
So you put those into different buckets. This is one of those buckets.
Absolutely. When you think MIH or mobile integrated health, you think just the elderly to maintain CHF patients. No, I think that it could be broader, and we could prevent things like this from happening, going out into the community as paramedics and EMTs and nurses and fixing the problem before it even starts.
How do you see that playing out in your area? I know it's so wide, it's large.
It is wide. I mean, it will be huge because, it takes us sometimes 30, 40 minutes to get there on a good day, so by then time is brain and time is muscle, and we're not turning them around as quickly because they're so far into it. I mean, it's a little bit different than other places.
What about the buy-in on the facility side, on the hospital side? It's difficult to always get everybody to be simpatico on this.
It absolutely is, but I think that most hospitals, most systems have the community in mind. It's not just down to the bottom dollar. They want to help their fellow man. They want to avoid these issues to come, especially in the younger folk. They don't want to see them go down a life of despair. I don't think it should come into a factor then. They want to help they want to help the whole community.
Well, and it's a recurring problem. I mean, if you don't address the issue, you're going to have repetitive use.
Absolutely.
And that's the main issue that we see. But again, I think just to go back to what it is we're talking about with the synthetic side, things that we were dealing with here, you're treating something that you think at face value is something that we've always treated, and now you are down a total different pathway, and we have zero idea what it is we're facing.
Well, like Dr. Abbo said before, keep your head on a swivel. You can always prepare for certain things, but like we just saw, they're prepared for gunshots or whatever. You got to prepare for the unpreparable, and just use your resources, use your tools, use your brain, and use your talent.
And I think that honestly, a lot of kudos go to these teams for what they've been able to do. I mean,
completely.
They're not. I mean, yesterday's prelims were very difficult. It was a really difficult scenario. Thinking outside the box. I think that's kind of the underlying theme of this weekend in the simulation is understanding.
Yesterday's prelims were difficult. It was a complex case, especially because it involves the pediatrics. So you're already thrown, and then you had, all of the things going on because of the pelvis injury. They took the car off the kid. You have to be prepared for the worst and the distractors and all those things. So you just have to see where that takes you.
Yeah, for sure. We're just getting ready here to see where we're at. But, I mean, where we're going as a profession, here now in New Jersey, there's so many different things on the table, and I think that this is one of those things. But what are some of the other things that you see are up and coming now, especially with this new bill that came out?
This new bill is going to be a big shift, and we're going to have a lot of new and exciting things, but it's going to take some time. It needs to be done right. You can't just throw it out there and hope that it sticks.
I joked a little bit about in the opening that we're never been better about personnel and morale, but that's true. And so, like, what are we doing to combat those things? John, hang on one second.
Okay.
Hang on. We're getting something here now about a job going on at Catabo University. Let's see if we can get our cameras out.
Back to Catabo.
Back to Catabo. Yep.
Final contestant team from dispatch. Respond. 579 Way, 579 Way, anywhere in New Jersey, at the Iota Mu fraternity at Catabo University for the reported sick male. Please use caution in the area. It is apparently rush week, and there's a large number of responses in that area with pedestrian traffic.
You gotta love this stuff. This is the OODA loop. That's what I was calling it, the OODA loop. I made this in the vet lab. Those animals aren't gonna miss that stuff at all, but man, this is so good. And the best part is, the college pays me to make this stuff. Here you go, Hal. Why don't you take some? Hey, listen, don't worry about the test tomorrow. You guys have earned all the extra credit you need. We're gonna have a great time. You guys are gonna pass the class. Don't worry about it at all. Hey, Dumas. I'm good, man. What's up? Hey.
All right?
Good.
All right.
I got that stuff for you too. All right, so I don't know. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I'll see you in class tomorrow, right? And don't worry about that test. You're fine. You don't have to worry about it. Your grades this semester.
When he passes out, we'll spray paint him.
No, I wouldn't let him do that to you.
I need another job. It's like the third time I've been
Ooh,
here.
that loops.
Oh my God.
OODA loops. That's the best name, man.
What the hell is going on over here?
Buzzkill. Officer Buzzkill's here. All
Who
right.
authorized this frat party?
I should let you guys get back to studying.
Whiskers, what are you doing here?
It's Dr. Whiskers.
What's up, buddy?
Knock it off. Go stand over there. What are you doing here?
Whiskers. Okay.
I'm sorry?
Dr. Whiskers, Mr.
It's going to be unemployed
campus
Whiskers.
security guard.
You know you shouldn't be here.
Maybe someday we'll get into the police
You
academy.
didn't
Don't worry
learn from
about
last year. You know you shouldn't be here. You know what?
Nothing
this
was
party is
proven
shut down.
last year.
Everybody stop what they're
The
doing.
board said nothing
What's
was
going on with
proven.
these two over here?
They're just studying. It's fine.
They're what?
We were just studying. They're fine.
Listen, shut down. Everybody stop playing. Nobody's leaving. No one's leaving.
Nobody has to stop.
Officer Buzzkill here.
Listen.
Go get somebody a parking ticket.
You know what? Why don't you graduate?
Don't you
You've
work
been here for
part-time in a
19
nursing
years.
home?
Listen,
Working
knock
on
it
my
off.
masters.
Everybody
just
stays
calm
put.
down, man.
No
Just
one's
calm
leaving
down.
until the police get here.
All right, just calm down.
Yes, you do.
Don't harsh anybody's
Knock
mellow.
it off. Stop being a moron. Go
I
stand
got
over
some
there.
stuff I'll help
my
you.
mellow.
See,
You
you're
hear?
harshing his mellow.
You know what?
I prescribe
Everybody,
mellow for
everybody
everybody.
stuck here until the police come.
Let's prescribe mellow.
what?
Stop playing beer pong.
Oh, the police
I
are
got an
coming?
overdue book upstairs right now. Let me go get it. I just squared away.
You are a moron. You're a
I gotta
moron.
go.
This
The
is why
cops
you've
are
been
coming.
here.
I
No,
have
you
a-
don't have to leave.
I have a-
You don't have to leave. Nobody is leaving.
I got a pit bull that needs
so we're-
glands expelled.
Hi, what's going on?
No, that's more like a schnauzer.
Let me know when the real police get here. Okay?
He's
Real
just not
police.
acting right. but he did not drink this much today. I know
All right.
he didn't.
I'm going to leave the vent in the bag here.
All right, ma'am. Can I just
All right,
ask you
what's
to step
going
to
on?
the side?
All right.
I'm just going to check them out, okay?
So 2 patients. You guys look good?
So how long
All right.
have you guys been out?
All right, so we have 2 pipes. All right, ma'am,
What's your name? My name's Ed.
Ma'am.
This is my partner, CJ. What's going on?
How long have you guys been here? Good, how are you? My name's Stephanie.
Your name's Stephanie?
Do you know who this person is?
No.
Do you know who this is?
Oh, that's one of my students.
This is one of your
That's Hal,
students?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just studying.
How
we're
old is your
studying for
student?
exam tomorrow.
So,
How
ma'am,
old are
so
they?
your heart
Oh, I
rate's
don't
showing
know.
pretty good. What's
He's in
going on
college.
today? What's
He's-
bothering you?
All right, I'll see you later,
He has a
everybody.
pulse.
All right,
Are you
peace.
able to talk to me?
He's got a very weak pulse. CJ. Weak pulse. This is the teacher. So, do you know where the student's parents are?
Good radio. She's not really
Ma'am.
talking to me. Here's the monitor.
Do you know where the student's parents are?
There's the monitor.
I imagine they're at home. They don't go to school here, so. Oh, it's awful. I should go call his parents. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no, all right.
So,
I'll
ma'am,
go
is
over there.
anything bothering you right now?
All right.
You got
Let
the
me.
list.
I'll go take a seat over
Do me a
there.
favor. Take a nice deep breath for me.
Hey, how are you?
okay?
Nice to see you all. Hey. What's go- I'm just gonna stay over
Can you look at me right now?
there.
Grab his legs.
All right, I'm going to take a quick listen to your lungs. Nice deep breath.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh man.
That's not his.
Man, what's going on here?
That's not his. You have to talk to him.
No, I don't know anything.
I know he ended
No,
up
I didn't give anybody any. We were studying for a test.
Okay.
No, we got a test tomorrow.
So,
we're studying.
she's not talking to me. Can you open your eyes for me? Hi.
He's no longer breathing.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Open your eyes. Keep your eyes open
He
for
won't
me.
let me leave.
He's got a really.
Okay, so she
gotta
keeps
go that
closing
way.
her eyes. She's not keeping them open. She's not responding to me. All right. So I still have a good radio. CJ, what do you have over there?
Never
What do
seen
you
it
have over
before.
there?
Not breathing.
No, I never saw that before. Oh, hey, what are you doing with that stuff?
No.
What are you doing with it?
So I'm going to check
Man,
the
you
blood sugar.
you got
so-
problems if you're carrying that stuff
Radio,
around to
but you
college.
cannot really
We should
talk.
report you.
I don't know.
You
Sir,
shouldn't
what's
bring
going
that
on
stuff
today?
on campus, man. What you do in your spare time is your business.
Okay. So we don't actually know why anyone called or anything else.
Do I have a
That's
gag
creeping.
reflex?
Oh man.
Keep bagging.
Oh man, how? Oh man. Oh. Oh man.
You need to tell them what
Yeah,
you were
we-
Is this?
we
Am
were
I
just-
at 88?
No, we were just
88.
studying.
Thank
It was
you.
a study group.
All right. Her
Yeah,
sugar's
sure.
88.
We have an
so we're good
exam
on that.
tomorrow.
Non-reactive pupils on the right side.
It was extra credit.
I got that.
I'm hearing
I
somebody
hang
talk.
out
Is
with
that for
college
me or
kids
is
all
that
the
for them?
time.
I'm hearing
I
somebody
get
over
paid
like
to
a
hang out with
loudspeaker.
college kids.
Hey, sir,
That's
can I
over
just
there.
have you go
Okay.
step behind
Thank
the
you.
table for me? Thank you.
All right, man.
I work here.
So, can you get a manual pressure
Yes.
for me? And do you guys have a pulse ox?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's over in my bag.
It's in the bag.
this
Here,
is-
hand me the blood pressure cuff.
This ain't good.
Excuse me.
Oh man. Come on, Hal. Oh,
All right.
Just me.
this isn't cool, man.
Which finger?
This isn't cool. This is not cool.
Which finger?
No, I.
Pulse ox. Okay.
Oh,
Third degree. All right, go ahead and get him paced.
I got this.
Here. What did we get for SpO2 and heart rate?
oh man.
As I get it. Okay, I'm not getting any reading. So no reading. Got it. All right. All right. So we might have to get her down on the ground because I'm not getting a SpO2 reading on this. So let's find out what her pressure is, but I have a feeling it's going to be low.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
That's exactly it. We ask him that all the time. It's a great question. He's a creep. He's 24.
He's 24.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were saying third degree?
oh man.
Yeah. I'm seeing P waves, and that's a narrow complex.
We were just. It was a study session.
Not associated. Yeah, but it's some narrow.
Exams are coming up, man.
And I'm getting really low pressure.
That's fine. Yeah, just go ahead and pace.
Exams.
Really low.
What?
Really low. Less than 60.
Really low?
Yeah.
All right, let's get her down on the ground.
I gotta go.
CJ, I'm lowering my patient down behind you.
I got a doggy emergency.
You got a pop?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I have a veterinary emergency. I have to go take care of a.
We're just here to check her out, okay?
There's a pit bull that needs a...
So we did not get an actual number, right?
We're going to start to deliver some electricity
Okay.
through his phone. You've got a phone call in the back.
Yeah, it's a veterinary emergency.
You come over here.
Oh.
We got a good heart rate? Or we got good lung sounds?
Good lung sounds clear.
No lung sounds?
No, lung sounds are clear.
Does it get
All right.
warm in here?
Airway bag, I have a BVM if we need it.
It's getting a little warm in here.
Main compartment.
I gotta. Somebody get me a. Can I get a drink?
What do you guys do?
I don't
Right
know.
now, she's not breathing too well. Can you open your eyes for me, ma'am? Can you open your eyes? Okay, so now she's not opening her eyes at all.
I gotta go. I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Let's see.
Oh, it's getting warm in here.
All right, so we still have a weak radial. Here, I got it.
Hey guys, guys, I'm not feeling so good over here. Hey guys.
NPA?
I'm not feeling so good.
Cool with an NPA?
Hey Doc.
Yeah.
Doc, I think medic. Guys, can you guys?
Yes, for a moment.
I'm not feeling so good. Oh.
All right.
Oh man. Oh. My chest is.
All right.
I got pain in my back.
CJ, we have another chest
Guys.
pain patient. He's over in the
Guys,
chair.
somebody. Oh. Somebody.
NPA is not going in.
Somebody's got to help me.
You have a carotid?
I have a carotid.
What?
Very weak.
Very weak. All right.
Somebody
Go ahead and
has-
ventilate for me.
Could you guys help me? Could you guys help me? Somebody.
Where are you at, CJ?
We were studying. We were studying chemistry.
Yep.
Guys.
Heather, what do you need?
Okay.
I'm bagging.
Yeah, I'm gonna go assess him. CJ, let's. What do we have on him? We have a heart rate, a pulse. We have a pulse with the pacing.
Before you go, do you want to check our pupils?
Please.
I checked them earlier
Somebody.
and they were.
Hey Doc. I need a doctor.
So.
Only
I
reactive.
need a doctor.
In the left.
All right. So left side's only reactive.
That was the
All
same
right.
as him.
Same as him.
Yep.
All right. Do we see any? I don't see any signs of trauma. Can we ever check him out? I want to go check out the chest pain guy real quick.
Yep.
I need a doctor
Okay.
over here.
Hello, sir. My name's Ed. I'm one of the paramedics. What's going on right now?
My chest.
Your chest?
My back.
Okay. Your back? Okay. What does it feel like?
Feels like someone's tearing at my back.
Feels like someone's tearing at your back? Okay. What kind of medical problems do you have? Do you have a history of a aortic aneurysm?
I just have high blood pressure.
You just have high blood pressure? Do you take your medicine? Okay. I'll tell you what.
Is he shivering?
Can you do me a favor? Can you slide down and sit down on the floor for me? Here, I can help you down here.
I don't.
All right. CJ, we have a possible rupturing AAA on him. Where's your blood pressure cuff? I'm going to seal this. I'm going to get pressure on him. I'm going to try to get him on the floor.
Heather.
Sir, do me a favor.
Heather.
Here. What's your name?
Heather. Can you reach an OPI?
Dr. Whiskers.
Can you reach
What's
an
your name?
OPI?
Dr. Whiskers.
Dr. Whiskers? Dr. Whiskers, do me a favor. Can you slide on the ground for me if I help you?
I don't.
No.
All right.
No, no resistance. I got resistance for the NPA in this one. She also has only reactive left pupil. Shallow breathing, and now she's shivering as well.
Somebody's tearing at my back.
280, 140. Got it. All right. All right, sir, come here. Let me see your other arm, okay? I'm going to get another blood pressure. I want to see if there's any difference. Are you allergic to any food or medicine?
We're good, thank you.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Do you take any medicine every day?
I think.
Hey, Ed. Ed. This patient is shivering as well.
291.42. Okay. You said you take medicine for your back?
I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to? What is it, pain medicine?
We're taking care of her. We're taking care of her.
For your blood
I know,
pressure?
I understand. I appreciate your concern, though, okay?
Another ALS patient over here. All right, sir. All right, sir, I'm going to get an IV started on you, okay?
Ed, 10 minutes out.
10 minutes out? Got it. Do you have your pulse ox over there still? Okay.
She is the pulse ox.
Here, let me see your arm, okay? Thank you.
Get out of my car.
All right, bud, let me see your finger real quick, okay?
Seizing nothing in the airway. Still the blood pressure.
What? Ask the doctor if they did any drugs. Sir, did they do any drugs?
They gave me something.
What did they give you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Security?
She gave me
Security.
Okay. That's going to be on and tight. Is that okay?
Security? Get security for me.
Oh my.
I'm going to have him start bagging.
Steph, how are you doing over there? So have
Good,
a
I'm going
pulse?
to have him start bagging. This one's seizing.
My chest, my back.
What's...
Or shivering.
Please.
Sir, can I please have you come over here for me?
Something for the pain.
Okay. I'm going to get this IV and we'll give you something, okay? All right, sir, let me see this arm,
I can roll,
okay?
but I'm not going to get good ventilations that way. How much have you had to drink today? Just juice? Okay, no, I appreciate your help, though. Yeah, I appreciate
All
your
right,
help.
sir, real big pinch, okay? 1, 2.
I'm actually going to have you...
Should I be getting
if
a
you could
flash
just
on
go
this?
sit in that chair over there for me,
I
that'd
should
be
get a
great.
flash?
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Please help me.
I do.
Can I have you kneel right there? Okay.
All right.
So what I'm going to have you do... I'm just going to put
Did
your
you
arms right over
fall or
here,
have any
okay?
injuries or
I'm going to have you
anything?
turn this way for me, okay?
No.
On the count of 3. Ready?
No.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. From 1 to 10, how bad's that
Just
pain?
stay just like that, okay?
15.
It's a 15, and you said it feels like a tearing?
It's a tearing in my back
Okay.
and my chest.
In your back and in your chest? Okay. CJ, where's our narc bag? Narc bag. Narc.
I got a rapid heart rate now.
What?
I'm just going to have you stay right there.
Find out. Got it.
Do you know
Sir,
her?
how old are you?
55.
Here's
You're
a rapid heart
55?
rate. Here.
Pull the mask.
Oh, God.
5 reverse that IN.
Please.
5 reverse that IN.
How much do you weigh? Do you know?
I'm about $1.80.
About $1.80? Okay, so you're about 81 kilograms?
Or 90 maybe.
All right. So 81
Ed, are you okay over there?
CJ, I'm giving him some fentanyl for the pain.
Maybe I'm 200.
1 per kilo, 80 kilos, so 80
Seizing
80
stop for her.
micrograms.
Maybe it's 200.
I have a regular pulse now. Regular pulse, she stopped seizing.
Test is canceled.
Stop seizing, she has a good pulse. Good crowd of pulse, and I'm bagging. I don't have a SAT on her, no. You guys took her for her.
You guys all pass.
So 100 mics in 2 mLs. So that's 50 per ml, so that's about 1.5. So
Is police here?
about 1.5 ml, so that's about 75, 80 micrograms of fentanyl. All right, sir, that pain's going to be getting a lot better, okay?
Don't let me die here. I don't want to die in a frat house.
All of the verse head, got it. Flush through.
96. I'm not getting so on the left hand.
Here, CJ. Narcs. How are we doing over here? What do we got?
They're both status.
She's seizing also?
Not anymore. She stopped seizing. She has a good carotid pulse.
She stopped seizing, has a good carotid pulse.
He's gonna need to go down.
Okay, is he off the pads? Okay, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to get it on this guy.
I don't want to die.
The monitor. He's got tearing chest pain. He's hypertensive. He's 240s over like these 160s. Okay.
Ed, CJ,
so I want to
she's
get
starting
one.
to
I want to
seize
get a
again.
12 lead. She's seizing again.
Yeah.
All right. You got her, CJ.
Tomas. Clear my browser history.
All right. So let's go ahead. All right. So.
Another 5 of Versa IN.
All right. Nothing in his pockets. Has they gotten any Versed before now?
They both got 1 dose.
They've got 1 dose. Still seizing. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get this guy on the monitor.
Hi, sir. Can I just have you go step back there by the
Neither one is
table
breathing
for me?
adequately.
Thank you.
Somebody.
I didn't get an oral because I don't have the correct size. I got 5.
What's that?
I got this. I need a smaller option.
He's not breathing adequately, right? Okay.
NPA wouldn't go in.
All right. All right, sir. Is that pain doing any better after that medicine?
Seizing and stop.
My back.
She's not seizing, right?
Not seizing.
You back? You okay?
No, I'm not.
Can you slide to
over
the
there
floor
next to
for
the
me?
table, right behind you.
It's going to
To
help
your
out. Can you
right.
slide to the floor?
Back right.
All right.
So we're gonna go double MPA on this.
I couldn't get an MPA in her. Unless you have smaller than 22.
All right. We have another unit coming. Sir, your security, right? Do me a favor, stay right next to him. Okay, keep talking to him. Anything changes, come and get him, okay? Okay, but I want you to look at him. I want you to keep eyes on him. If anything changes, I want you to call me back, okay?
I can do that. I can do that.
Here.
Somebody.
All right. He is, but we're going to need to get them tubed at their status, and he's at 74.
I have tickets for the dental.
Okay. Well, she needs an airway too, right? She's still in status?
I'm checking for a gag. She's not status. This guy's status with the status 74.
Got it. All right. Heather.
Team representative. Here, drop everything and follow me, okay? What's her name?
Steph.
Come on around.
What's your name, my friend?
What's your name?
My name's Ed.
Ed? Yeah, that's all right, pal.
Not any better.
Yeah, it's all good. Good job. Yeah, elbow me up. Good job, Ed. While we wait for your BLS partner here, why don't we start up?
Yeah, where did Steph?
It's okay. Ed, talk to us about the situation. How did you feel coming into this?
So I felt pretty good. You know, obviously, like, feel nervous coming in to go up on stage and everything. But overall, I mean, we felt pretty good. My partner and I did pretty well yesterday, so we were pretty in sync. And I wasn't really worried about that at all.
What finally compelled you to leave your partner or your BLS partner and go over to the third patient? What made that change for you?
So at that point where I was, we kind of got to the point where we had the one monitor. I got my vital signs. I assessed. Steph was taking care of the airway. We had a good pulse. And I had this gentleman over there. I wanted to try to get to him, get a quick assessment. You know, he's complaining of chest pain. You know, you can see him over there like grabbing and everything else. So I want to make sure that I talk to him. You know, I can't just forget about him just because you have one sick patient. You know, there was really nothing I was going to be able to do at that moment for her. You know, she had an airway, she had the pulse. I wanted to go and make sure that he was going to keep having a pulse and having an airway.
Multiple patient jobs are always difficult. What made this one different than others?
So I think part of the difficulty was not just the environment. You know, I mean, we had like frat house or whatever it was. You know, like a lot of partying going on. But that also brings in a serious scene safety concern. You know, you're always worried. I mean, your patients, you don't know what they took, what they did. Are they going to wake up all of a sudden, come up swinging? Or, you know, people that are intoxicated, you know, are they going to get angry that they don't feel you're doing enough and start coming at you? So that was kind of one thing that really, you know, when you have a group of people and you don't have any security or anyone watching them, that always adds a level of difficulty.
Ed, thank you. Steph, what is going through your head as you're approaching this situation? You know, you're kind of walking in, sizing up the scene. What is going through your head at that time?
So sizing up the scene when we initially were walking up, obviously this is a frat party that we're coming into, so I'm concerned about multiple people who are intoxicated, multiple people who can get injured or injure us. You know, we had 2 patients initially. Actually, we had 1 patient initially. We ended up finding a second patient, and then we had a 3rd patient. So the biggest thing I'm concerned about is safety and keeping everyone calm, because when you have a multiple intoxicated patients, you can easily turn for the worst.
Steph, in that same realm, how do you stay focused when there's so many distractions going on there? What are some of the things that you can do to limit those distractions?
So I mean, kind of like when we triage medical patients or trauma patients, you know, you look and you see what looks most dangerous when people start walking up to you and asking you questions. The calmer that we stay, the calmer they are. And if we start freaking out, they're going to freak out as well.
Guys, thank you. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause.
Good job, Steph. Come here. You guys did great.
A round of applause for everybody tonight, folks. This was quite an amazing night, and we saw so many people do awesome things. I do want to give one quick disclaimer. While John and I were having our banter back and forth, we did speak about something, and although legislation was signed off by the governor's office, we overstepped a bit and maybe spoke a little bit prematurely about the MIH program. I want to be very clear that the application process for that has not been defined, and although we have great expectations for it and we're very excited about it, that will be vetted through the department and through the EMS industry. So we wanted to make that very clear because we certainly won't want to make anybody angry. Again, we want to thank you for joining us for Live Sim New Jersey. John, what can these folks do to cheer these people on and see it through?
Well, come to us tomorrow night for the live winners that will be announced on the Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube for the New Jersey Conference of VMS. Join us tomorrow night in person if you're here, or live on the website at 7 p.m. to find out the winners of tonight's competition. In the meantime, thank you and have a good night.